Street Fighter. I want to say Street Fighter. It's not Street. What is up, peoples of YouTube? I'm the Motorcycle Nick, and today, well, this is the last video we're gonna have for the Sportster build inside the little office, or at least full video we're gonna have inside the office, because we're getting started on the work here soon. I have to get my bike to where it's going to be being worked on, and then it's party time. But before I get into that, if you are new to this channel, I've been watching for a very long time, hit that subscribe button down below. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday, around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now I decided something. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away some phone mounts, just like the ones that are on my motorcycle. And at 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a helmet. And as you can see right here behind me, I've got one of the parts pulled up. Again, this is all about saving money, doing a budget build on the Sportster. So it's not going to be engine stuff, this is going to be more cosmetic stuff, but it's going to end up looking really cool. And I'm going to be using some of the stuff I already have on the bike too. I'm just showing you what I'm going to be using. So without further ado, these are the parts I'm going to be using in the Sportster build. Up first is going to be the MagnaFlow Bandits. Now these are the mufflers I already have on the bike. Actually, it's a full exhaust system, 2 into 2. But what that means is that each cylinder has its own pipe, own muffler, all that kind of going on. And these are all in one kind of design. The muffler actually is right underneath here, and then the whole exhaust pipe connects into it. It's all welded together. But I already have them on the bike, and I love the way it looks. And they create a really nice, cool sound for it that's very unique. Now, I'm going to be taking these off and doing a little bit of refurbishment work on them, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. The black key shields aren't on them anymore. It looks really good. Oh, they got something else on them. Right now, they are currently wrapped in this. This is exhaust wrap. Now, the exhaust wrap is some titanium. It's intentionally meant for exhaust systems on cars, and I will say it's done very well throughout all the seasons, weather, heat, cold, but it needs a little bit of refurbishment, so we're going to be changing it out, putting on new exhaust wrap on each of the pipes. Now it is a little bit difficult to do because of the way the Sportster is and how to get the rear exhaust pipe on, but I'll be able to show you guys that in a video. It's gonna be one of the ones in the series. I'm kind of gonna break everything down so we can concentrate on each area of the build, and then the whole conglomerate of it when we put it all together to create the bike when it's done. But this is exhaust wrap right here, and what it allows us to do is be able to wrap the pipe. It bakes on there and it provides a heat shield just kind of like the black does, but this still gets really hot. And don't be alarmed when we put it on there and I show you guys what happens. It's gonna be really cool. The headlight that we're gonna be putting in the motorcycle, this is a Zjuzdo motorcycle 5 3/4 point by 5.75 headlight with white DRL driving headlight for Harley-Davidson Dyna Sportster 1200. Did not know they made a Dyna in 1200, but you know, I guess. But this is the headlight that's gonna be going onto the bike. You guys might recognize it from the pictures I drew because I found this headlight. I really like the way it looks. I'm hoping it lights up the way it shows it does, because if it does, it's gonna be an awesome looking headlight on the bike. For the price, I mean, what? $43.29. Like I said, budget build. You don't need to go out and buy Harley-Davidson parts for doing a build because normally it'd be really expensive. A headlight like this would probably cost like 200 bucks from Harley, and there's plenty of options, other ones out there for it, and you know, I might find another one I like better, but for right now, this is what we're gonna be going with for the headlight. And they do have some pictures of the headlight right there, that on the bike, kind of giving you a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Then we go to the Performance PlastiDip. This is a very key feature of the build. I think you guys will really like what's going to happen, but I'm going to be doing a video called Removable Rust. What that means is that you guys are going to be able to paint your bike, and if you do choose to go back to the original color, you're going to be able to do it flawlessly and not have to worry about having any damage to your paint that you have now. So it's all kind of like doing a vinyl wrap, but without having to worry about all the extra money, costs, and it's a lot simpler because PlastiDip, and especially with what we're doing with the rust look, you don't have to be perfect. And that's the best thing about rust is it's not always perfect. If it looks too perfect, it kind of destroys the look of the bike. You kind of want that weathered, cool look to the bike, and this is going to help us do it. Along with that is what we're going to be actually using. This is oxidizing iron paint from Modern Masters. And then you got the rust activator beneath it, and it comes in all of its sizes, and we're going to be using the copper one up here too. You can see it on the top of the screen here. This oxidizing copper paint is what we're going to be using to make that green, and the iron is what we're going to be using to do the whole bike in that rust look. And once again, it's going to be removable, but you have to do it just right and do it the way they explain it. And they have their own special primer down here too. So we're not gonna be getting the big stuff, we're gonna be little ones because we're only doing a motorcycle, and a gallon of this I believe covers 256 square feet, and I think I maybe have 4. It is a Sportster after all. The handlebars. Now, I'm going to be using a JMP Cycle 1-inch black 3.5-inch low-rise bad boy handlebar. And the reason I'm using this is because I like the style of it and the design, and I kind of want to go with the old school look that was put out by Harley-Davidson in their 1920s Harleys, where it had kind of like the bicycle handlebars on it still, but I don't want to go quite beach bars like the original style would be. The way it looks kind of like the old school 1920s Harley, or I might be going down to like the TC Bros, but you can see what it is it's got a little bit of a rise to it. It's not like a buckhorn bar, it's got higher rise so you can lean it back and it sits flat. Whereas like the buckhorn bars are just kind of up and back. I don't ever like the buckhorn bars, and I want to get to something like this. And the T-bars on my bike are awesome, but for me personally, I'm just kind of over T-bars. I like to have a little bit more comfortable seated position and kind of the old school style. For the grips on this bike, we are going to be using J&P Cycle's Antique Cycle Grip Set. We are going to be putting an old school style grip on this motorcycle, and that's really exciting for me because, like I said, with the other bars, when you go back, these, you can see that it's got that certain style to it that allows us to be able to create that old school look and then go with the old school style grips to go on there. And they're interesting looking and they're awesome. I think it's going to turn out totally cool with the build. Add that extra look, little things you notice about grips and the different little styling aspects of it. I'm really excited for that. Like I said, going with what we're doing, saving money. I know I've talked about these before, but for some reason, oh, there we go. We have the Fuel Pack 3 from Vance & Hines. And no, I do not have the carb version. I am not a communist. Sorry if you're from California, but that whole California emissions bullshit, I'm not about that life. So we're gonna be using an FP3 that's already on the bike. Well, it's not currently on the bike. It is right here. This is my FP3 for the bike. Now, if you are getting one for the Sportster, make sure it is the 4-pin and not the 6-pin, because then it won't fit on your bike, and then I don't know how the return policy is for certain places, but you can find these on sale right now for a pretty good price and be able to put some power to your bike, especially Sportster. I mean, for me personally, I know I can use my Power Vision on my Sportster too, but it's got an FP3. The tune that's on there is really good. The person that put it on there really took their time making it, and it's really fun and fast. We have my Ireland and Ness Smooth Sucker Big Sucker Stage 1. I have this currently on the motorcycle. It does need cleaned. This is the one we're going to be keeping on there because of what it's already on there, and it's good air cleaner. I mean, I'm not going to be going out and spending all this extra money on air cleaner when I already have a good one on the bike. Like I said, we're keeping to a budget. We're sticking to a certain way that these things are, and I think this adds a nice touch for like the whole, it's a brawler. It's a brawler style motorcycle. That's what I've always appreciated about the Sportsters. You can create like a brawler style motorcycle, and they're fun and cool as hell. Then, thing you guys all know about, the fairing that we're going to be using. This is a Memphis Shades Cafe fairing. You can kind of see a picture of the bike right there with it. The better one that does it justice is this. That is on an 883 iron that I'm putting on my 1200. We are also going to be putting on those little fork boots. I like the way those look, and they protect the forks a little bit better. But it's such a cool look. It's such a cool style to the bike, and I'm going to be making it that rust color too, along with everything else. So it's going to be really fun for me to be able to see this on the bike and after so much time, and it's really going to fit perfectly with those bars. I might be looking at maybe a digital speedometer. I'm not 100% sure. I might see what I can find with that. For this, I'm really excited because we're gonna see what happens with what I've been working on. But the reason I made this video is because I don't want to have to go back when I start putting parts on the bikes and telling you guys what the parts are and where they're from and what they are over and over and over again. So I can revert back to this video if you haven't, when I'm filming, I can say, if you don't know what this exhaust is, go check out this video right here. It'll tell you what it is. Or revert back to the episode 2 of the build series where I talk about what the parts I used on the motorcycle are. It's going to make it more efficient for me, make it quicker for you guys, so you guys can go find all these parts in one place and really check them out. And maybe if you're going to do a build for your motorcycle, have access to them and be able to find them and put them on your bike, because I am thoroughly excited with the way this build's going to go, and it's going to be fun as hell. It's going to be cool as hell, and we're going to make the Sportster look a lot different, but really, really cool. And Project Moonshine is going to be, I am looking forward to it so much. The design I have in my mind, and it's going to be fun for me to see you guys react to every design aspect and have some choices in it and tell me your ideas, because I'm always looking for ideas when I'm making stuff. And so if you guys have an idea for this, let me know in the comments down below. But I know this might have been another shorter video. I probably is not gonna end up being shorter. I'm probably gonna edit it because I've been talking consistently this whole time. I'll include all the links to everything down below in the description. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted you guys to get an idea of the parts we're gonna be using on this bike, kind of get an idea in your head of what we're gonna be designing and how cool it's actually going to be, and kind of picture what's going on. And as always, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon tea, brunch, lunch, nightcap, crumpet, midnight snack, McGriddle, bacon sandwich. And remember to always ride for freedom.
Hey, dog, this shit is old school. They say I'm not supposed to, but I make my own rules. Dog, this shit is old school. Yo, bitch, man, that's so new. She been on my whole crew. Yeah, that chick is ran through. Ha. This shit sound like old too. Pull up and I drop the roof, and that bitch a old school. These niggas acting brand new. I just keep it old.